what are the requirements?
The requirements, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
For starting a business.
Yeah, in
What are the
Tanzania.
requirements I need to provide?
Okay. There are several requirements, and these requirements are depends on every stage. For instance, when we apply for, we register your company, there are specific requirements. When you go for tax registration, there are specific requirements. But these requirements, they are dependent on the previous step. For instance, if you get a certificate of incorporation for company registration, when you go to tax, they will ask you certificate of incorporation and the other requirement. But the most important requirement for you to start to register a company is your passport. Yeah, we just need your passports. So if, let's say, you are 6 people in the company, so you'll have to bring us all 6 passports of directors and shareholders in the company. Then you should also tell us your contacts in your country. If, for instance, you come from Liberia, you said you come from Monrovia, so you will give us a passport, but also you tell us your address in Monrovia, exactly the house number, the street, the district, the region, the town. You see, okay. Now another requirement is that you need to have a location, an office location here. It can be a temporary. You can start with a temporary office location. Okay. After having a temporary office location, then of course they want also to know, you need to have the name of the company, to suggest the names of the company. Then also you need also to provide a share distribution. For instance, out of 100, if you are 6 people, or you are 2 people, who will take how much? So it will depend. You just agree between yourselves that Mr. Musa will take 20%. Mr. ABC will take 80%. Yeah, so it's just you are the. In order for you to register your project with GIC, you need to meet some requirements. So your project must be at least $500,000. That's the value of the project. And when we say the value of the project, it does not mean that you should have that money in your bank account. No. The value, it means the cost, for instance, of your trucks that you're going to buy. If you add the value of the trucks, you add the value of the land or property you're going to lease or you're going to buy, the staff you're going to hire, operation costs, overheads, everything combined, at least the minimum should be $500, the cost of that project. And they want first bank statement, so you should show the bank statement. And that bank statement should not necessarily be of this new company, no. It can be of your uncle, who is coming to invest here. It can be his personal bank account, or it can be his company in Australia, okay, of his company in Australia. Then we bring that bank statement, then we use it for application. We also have to show the proof of land. Are you hiring? If you are hiring a yard or a godown, then you have to show the lease agreement between your company and the local, the Tanzanian owner. Okay, the landlord. Yes. Also, they also need you to show a business plan. So the business plan, we can help you to prepare the business plan for you. That is not a problem. Then they also need a certificate of incorporation, which already we will have produced for you. Also, they need TIN number. Okay, I mean TIN certificate. Of course, we'll do it for you. Okay, then of course there are other documents that we can prepare it for you, which are straightforward. The application, cover letter. You have to fill the form. You see, all of those we can do it for you. Yeah. So for me, I would advise you to go through TIC, because we can just do company registration, tax registration, then we register TIC. After registering TIC, immediately we can start the tax clearance, work permit and residence permit.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, there's something I want to say again. It's like, so all those things that you mentioned, so you can get all that document before start operating your business.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. You have to have all those documents before operating the business. But some documents, for instance, work permit and residence permit, we can only apply if you decide to come to stay in Tanzania. Okay? But if you think you don't want to come to Tanzania, you're hiring a Tanzania as a director to run your business, then you may decide not to apply. Okay? But because you will be coming regularly, even if you are outside, it's important that you have it, you apply it, because then it is easier for you to come. Yeah. You can come anytime, come and go. But some people, they decide to use visa. They come by visa, 90 days, they stay a few months, then they go. Yeah. But since you guys and your uncle will be moving to Africa,
Yeah.
you must have the work permit and the residence permit. Yeah. Okay. Any question?
No, I think you have said.
You understood, eh?
Yeah, understood.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so I just want to know the last question. I want to know how long it will take for
TIC.
TIC, the business registration, and the resident permit. Okay,
so in total, with the TIC, application for TIC itself, usually we do it in 7 days.
7 days.
After every document we have prepared everything, then we submit 7 days. So there is some work is done before you submit. Yeah. So, but usually we do quickly. For instance, we prepare business plan for 3 days or 4 days. You see. Okay. So everything will go quickly. Work permit, residence permit, everything for you. I would say maximum. Let us do it 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
The law requires you to leave. Yes, because the law requires you to apply for residence while you are outside. Okay. But also the law requires you, when your 90-day visa expires, you have to, before it expires, you have to leave. You see? Now, since it will happen that you are still here, what you do, you remain. You remain, but then you will pay the penalty. And the penalty is $600.
Wow.
Yeah. But that $600 is not much, because if you are leaving, it means you have to get a ticket. For instance, you just want to cross to Kenya. It means you will go to Kenya, but you will spend transport. Yeah. You will spend another living expenses in Kenya. Then you will not be able also to monitor the registration here, the registration going on here. So you will find out you are not saving anything. Okay. It's better you stay while we are doing the processes. Then at the end, when we do we get the residence permit. That is where they add the 600 in the fees. Yeah. Because for you, if you're coming from Liberia, it means you will have to fly to Liberia, isn't it? Yeah. Where now you can go there and live without you spending money. But if some people, they decide to cross the border, you see, they cross to, let's say to Kenya, to Uganda, but obviously they will spend more than 600. Yeah.